Thank you, dear.
You're welcome.
Because people are ungrateful, and them same will set you up too. Because when you get up and you know give them what they want, they will set you up. You will in all of their house and they will set you up. Because I've experienced stuff. Some of the things we can't really talk on YouTube, so we just leave it alone. Because me don't want people, because enough of my friends, enough of Jamaica, and oh, people chat too much. Shut the hell up, because enough of uno friggin' and hide things and not true no devil and they don't pay a friggery. And people start talk, touch on nerve, enough of uno get vex. And start hear that reservedness in their voice like $100, $50, you know? And a lot of the times, me decides to me now send my money come give nobody. If you come talk about $100, then Billy won't call you back and tell us so then get it and say thanks. Welcome everybody. If you're new here, welcome. And if you've been here before, welcome back. This is Julie up in the hills of Jamaica. How you guys doing this morning? I hope all is well with everyone. Come to Jamaica with the intention to do so much things, but it was so tough. But anyways, me get enough things done. But me I gotta tell you something where I go on right now. You see, me go Western Union, figure for the Cambio. And when me go there, remember back in the day, you know, you could have stand up in that line there. For all hours you in that line there. Kakafat, me I tell you something, me get you Western Union in the Cambio take me 2 minutes. The Western Union take me like maybe 3. Me was the second in line when I walk in. On a Saturday around 11:45, me go there. And nobody not in a Western Union. MoneyGram just the same. Well, the ATM never really so easy for me when we go to the ATM. And the only reason I go so much is because I have so much things to buy. And yeah, you know, I not swipe my card at Jamaica, because when I swipe your card at Jamaica, you're liable to forget, you know, bank account empty. And I'm not in that. So I just try if you not swipe my card them all about. So anyways, things get tight. Like, me don't know if people not send no money come or I broke. And then are the matter of fact, I think people broke in them, because people think people are hold on upon their money in the United States, because nobody no one let go their money. And like I say, I don't blame them for hold on upon their money, because if you look on it, you don't know where you're going in your situation, and you keep on sending money to support somebody. I mean, don't enough time, you know, the money where you spend can't give them, you know. Then take your money and just do some little fool things. They don't even do it, send them for doing enough for either buy food or even take care of themselves the proper way if I that them ask for. Sometimes they say them more do a little thing, more do a little business, and you send your money come. And you send the money in vain, because it take go dance, it take go party, it take go buy a liquor, it take go wind up, not even help picking them if them do have children to go to school. This man have a bunch of spare parts all over the place. And a lot of the time, people don't understand, say, people start get smart with their money. People not just dash your money no more. Matter of fact, people never dash your money to begin with, you know. But people used to help people, like, randomly just a man call you and say, send them a $50. And people know you send them a $50. That's not money. Them get, you eating them vice like a $50, like them give you something to put on. Mind you, them can't give you $50 if you call them in return to give you $50. Good luck. You understand? Good luck trying to get $50 out of them. But them call you and beg your money, and you send them even $100. You can hear that reservedness in their voice, like $100, $50, you know. And a lot of the times, me decides to me now send my money come give nobody. If you come talk about $100, then Billy won't call you back and tell us so then get it and say thanks. And that's why I not send money come give people like that anymore, because when you send your money, me experience it plenty of times. Them ask, even when they give them exactly what them ask for, you still look at that phone call and say thanks. And you know what happens when people don't understand? A little bit of gratitude go a long way. You know, you give somebody something and you know them really like care or understand or respect you enough to say, thanks here, XYZ, you know, our dog, whichever way. Just call and say thanks. And that's why I not plan to give away my things. Me not giving away mine. Me stop giving money, me stop help people. Me stop when people come up and say them want some of us stay and them come from Jamaica and them a look couple nights. Me not give them no more nights in my yard. And and that's why I'm glad I'm a Jamaica, so I never catch nobody yard. I never used to come around and go hotel, guest house. And back then, when me used to go, it wasn't really Airbnb. Back then, we just call it short-term rental. So if me I go stay somewhere for even a month or two, me wind up rent my place. And me down there when me I buy my property, me live up at Beverly Hills for over 8 months. Yeah, I think at 6 to 8 months me living at Beverly Hills. I don't even know how long me living at Beverly Hills, to be honest with you. But me rent a place at Beverly Hills and stay there so. Me didn't live in a New Kingston, because the first place I live before me even go move to Beverly Hills, me live at New Kingston for a couple months. And then me realized that me did want to buy my things and start have my things then. Me get an apartment were empty. Me did rent a furnished apartment. Me rent a furnished apartment and me did that, so I realized that yeah, me pay at the time was $1,000 US per month for a furnished apartment in a New Kingston. Then that's a way back when. And then me said to myself, no, me can't do this. If me want to have things, me can't keep on spending $1,000 a month time. So what me did was me go ahead and me rent a place in a Beverly Hills. And honestly, it was cheaper. I rent a place up at Beverly Hills, and all me that pay was $45,000 then. It was a 1-bedroom, yes. It was a 1-bedroom. $45,000 up in a Beverly Hills. You pass us off a house, go up, right there, so right up on it. It's a house shaped like a little boat or something. But it was very nice. And I rent the downstairs apartment, 1-bedroom apartment for $45,000. And me and my husband stay in there at the time. And we did it so for a little while in that apartment. It was a 1-bedroom. I never forget it. And we stayed in there, so shit. Anyways, we stayed in that 1-bedroom for a while. I remember to look, we finished the sale of the apartment finally come through. And I stay in there. I will buy everything from table, stove, chair, bed, everything we buy. Well, we buy because I know me one buy it because I'm working at work at the time down here, and I saw we buy the things and then get him paycheck and then turn it over to me and me use it, put it what we have, and me buy with bed, buy with things them. So me live in a Beverly Hills for quite a while. It was really nice. Me they actually want to stay up there, but on a second, so we wind up at Stony Hill, and we had a grand old time the whole time we there. So it's like me didn't used to having certain things, so me never catch up people yard for long. Like me say, sorry. On about rich is about being clever. I was always business minded, and me try to get around a lot of things because I don't know what that tell me. I look weird. Well, I look so orange. You piece of shit. Oh, sorry guys, I forgot that I'm recording. So anyways, like I said, me never catch on people yard. Never the type. So anyways, the more of my stories me talking about this is like I say, when it come down to me sending my money, giving people, me not getting my money. And then true, me not ask somebody know if I catch. And even if me didn't have that one, me rather go rent somewhere. Me rather go Airbnb or rent a little apartment, because a lot of people feel like say if you go down here for have 6 months, you know, and you just come down here, better you rent a little 1-bedroom somewhere and buy a bed, and even carry a blow up bed, and buy a chair and table and sit down and live in there for a while instead of going to get up Airbnb. But everybody wants to have this, them want have that, so everybody do them things different. Me not do it a rotted cup. You understand me? But like I said, me not send no money come get nobody down here. Me not help people like one time before, because people are ungrateful, and them same I will set you up too, because when you get up and you know give them what they want, they will set you up. You will in all of their house and then will set you up. Because I've experienced stuff. Some of the things we can't really talk on YouTube, so we just leave it alone. Because me don't want people, because enough of my friends, enough of Jamaican, oh, people chat too much. Shut the hell up, because enough of uno friggin' and hide things and not true no devil and they don't pay a friggery. And people start talk, touch on nerve, enough of uno get vexed. I start telling people so then chat too much because you know they do pay unscrupulous things to people. Now if I only do some things over the years and I feel like say people shouldn't talk about it because it bring back on America. They find out where the claims in a church or the change in a life. We do some dirty things. And not like people talk about it because it touches the nerve. So I know say enough I only have a little bit of feelings when I start talk about certain things on the internet. Enough I only do enough nastiness. I'm not innocent or nothing, but I know some fear facts. I'm not wicked like some who do some wickedness to people. And trying to do it and people start talk about it enough to people so they chat too much. Especially only Jamaicans. Like myself here. And everybody me a chat. So who knows. That's what me I talk about. Because I see a few in the comment section. And the things that I don't know some of them. I know enough I know. But anyways, like I say, my thing is this, it's foggy now, we're not virgin. I don't know how else it's a foggy, but I guess cold and hot here and mix. I mean, I forget guessing them. But anyways, like I said, I not get up and give them people my things no more. But and I think I the same thing enough people, I think that's why they stop sending money down here. Because like I said, Western Union scanty. The supermarket, them people barely pick up nothing. There's a few people who don't get it wrong, you know. Can I tell you, there's people down here who can shop and have the money and them things to get what they want. So they might do that. That's the one them will actually have it. But the one them now will sit down and depend on that little bit of stipend for coming every month or little bit of help out, as enough people call it. Them not getting no more. You understand? Go. And do what me have to do as usual, but me I gotta tell them this. Instead of taking the money and saying come get people down here, taking the money and try to help on yourself. Open an account, save, and if you can't travel or you have picking where can, and you can't do it to yourself, you send the picking they can do it. Send the picking them can do it. Believe it or not, they can't do it. Children are smarter than you think, but that's why people are smarter than we. You must have one or two picking where you can rely upon to do certain things. There's ways around things and everybody don't know that. That's why it's good to have a one or two little life string off of your way of giving birth to. You understand me? Once you give life to them and you explain and do situation, because one thing you know, no matter what, most people don't want to see their parents in a certain predicament, or precarious predicament or situation. So like me say, if you come this far in the video, please consider liking, sharing and subscribing. God bless you guys. I'm at the gas station getting gas, you guys. Going to the airport. They have this big old trash truck beside me. I have to return the car, then I'm gonna go get checked in. Hopefully they have someone at the booth that I need. Thank you, dear.
You're welcome.
Is when you get to the booth, sometimes to drop the car off. To drop the car off, you have such of a difficult time to get to the such a difficult time to get back around to the airport. So they're a little bit closer now. They're right by the Knutsford Express, which is a walking distance, but at the same time, when you're crunching for time, it becomes, you know, a little bit more tedious. To get around or tire it. Come on now, drive people. Jeez Louise. So anyway, like I said, it's not really like it's hard to drop off a car. It's just like when you get there, sometimes there's no one there to retrieve the car and the keys from you, which I think they have a drop box, but that leaves you walking back to the airport to check in, which I don't want. I want to get dropped off because it's easier. Even though, and you get hot and sweaty, you know what I mean? but they're not so far. Like I said, they're right by the Knutsford Express. I could actually walk right around and get there, but it's dusty at one point, and with a suitcase I might lose my wheel on my suitcase getting around, because my suitcase is heavy. I have food in it, and that's the thing, which is just junk: bread and bun and some seasoning and ackee. Yeah, I do have 2 packages of ackee. I have 2 parcels of ackee, so I have that to encounter with. Hopefully I get them there without them being mushed out. So I'll see when I get into the airport, you guys. I'll let you guys see what I'm up to or whatever. And like I said, if you've never been here before, welcome. And if you've been here, you're returning, welcome back. Yeah, I'm paying attention to my surroundings, because sometimes these people do some weird random stuff in every country. Jamaica, USA, everywhere. I don't think no we're exempt from doing madness. We all do madness. Someone will drive, someone will not drive. It's the one that say want go over. He might indicate say might go over, but he not go over. I don't know. But anyways, alright guys, I'll get back to you guys.